Hello, hello, hello. This is M, CEO of the Soul Focus Group and super coach of One Soul Circle. So many beautiful things that are happening right now, in this moment. Our business is growing right now. In this moment, we are touching lives all over the world right now. In this moment, what we share with people is opening people up to new possibilities, and they are taking full advantage of those possibilities. And right now in this moment, there are corporations looking to get with us and to sign contracts with us for us to come in and work with their leadership teams and their staff, and they're beginning to see that we have to do it now. Right now right now there is something changing in your favor. Right now there's something that you thought was never going to end is coming to an end right now, and is beginning of a new chapter for you right now. Right now, everything is changing for you for the better right now. Right now. If and is, not if and is, if there is and there is an unlimited things happening right now, then there's nothing stopping what you want to happen right now. You just have to set your intention on it. You have to set your intention on it. And that's what's been missing. Our intention is distracted, or our intention is split. At the Soul Focus Group, we have in our teaching what we call the human solidarity approach. I love that. Think about that for a minute. The human solidarity approach means that how we approach our facilitation, how we approach our interaction with other leaders, other teams, other companies, is that we are focused on human connection above everything else. At the end of the day, we know that we have to live on this planet with each other. We have to share this planet, and that we at a soul level, we have the capacity to connect to each other and to be able to feel for each other right now. And so we choose to focus on human connection, then we choose to focus on human disconnection. Racism, sexism, homophobia, classism, and all those things are focused on human disconnection. That's what they were invented for. They were invented to contribute to the human disconnection. And we are here to do just the opposite, to create human connection into each other's lives in such a way that it is worthy of celebrating how beautiful it is when we connect to each other. And there's so much for us to connect to and so much for us to share. So what I was getting ready to say, at the Soul Focus Group, we have this belief. It's a very powerful belief that we hold true and that we repeat over and over again, even when it appears as if things are not going the way we want them to go. We say this to ourselves, and we say this so often that we've hypnotized ourselves. We've hypnotized our mind into functioning and operating in accord with this belief. And this belief is this: everything is working in our favor. Everything is working in our favor. Everything. Now, does everything exclude anything? Of course not. Everything is working in our favor. Does that mean that we know how it's working in our favor? No. What it means is, at the end of the day, at the end of the wash cycle, it will prove itself to show that even this can work for us. Even what we seem to be a letdown, even what we sometimes may seem that is a rejection or a no, or even a fall or a slip or a mistake, we know in the end of the day it's working in our favor. Now, what does that mean? That means that we also believe that we live in a universe that is constantly acting in favor of every life on the planet. In other words, the universe is not designed to destroy life, to work against the whole plan of life. Life does not work against life. Everything that life is doing is designed to enhance and bring more out of life. So every force in the universe is working in our favor, in the favor of us living the best life that we can live. Everything in the universe is working in our favor. So now, What is so important about that? It's so important that you could have all of these billions and billions of variables and forces and creatures and intelligence that exist out in the universe working to help bring about a favorable result for you, and yet you not get the favorable result because you are not working in your favor. I want you to understand something. Because of the law of free will, that the universe cannot interfere or with your life and do stuff on your behalf if you are not in alignment with it. So if you are not in alignment with things happening in your favor, then the universe can't force things to happen in your favor, even though everything in the universe is working for your good. It's working in your favor. If you don't work in your favor, for years, I did not work in my favor. I was against myself. What does that mean? Does that mean that I was physically against myself? No, my body was not against me. My body has never been against me. Think the divine. My body has never been against me. But I've done some things against my body. I've put things in my body that didn't belong to be in my body. I took my body for granted. I didn't provide my body with the right nutrition, the right exercise, the right stretching, etc. So there were some things that I did to my body. I wasn't 100% in favor of my own body. Am I speaking to somebody right now? Where you take your body for granted, and that's one way you're not working in your favor. And then the other way I was not working in my favor was the thoughts that my mind was producing, what had become an obstacle to me getting to where I really wanted to go. So the minute I would cast my intention in the direction I wanted to go, there would be thoughts that would say, "No, that's not going to happen. You don't deserve to have that happen. Why would this happen for you? Who do you think you are?" I would have all sorts of negative thoughts that were not working in my favor. So my mind was not working in my favor. So let's even be more clear about that. Let's say this, that until your mind is working in your favor, you are not in your favor. And even though the entire universe is working in your favor, until your mind is in alignment with what is best for you, you will have you will find yourself struggling to enjoy your life. Because that's the one thing that is evidence of your mind working in your favor. That is you enjoying your life. You know, it took me years to really realize and see how profound this is. How we can have everything that we say we want. And if our mind is not working in our favor, it won't bring us any peace. We could marry the person that we say we really want to marry. We could have the best job that we want, be promoted in the right positions, be making the right salary, have the right amount of children who are respectful and loving, and yet still be miserable inside our own head. And while we are surrounded around all these beautiful people, we still end up saying we're lonely, we're by ourselves, and no one loves us. Because when our mind is not working in our favor, it's hard to have the full experience of what life is. So the work that we do at the Soul Focus Group is really about empowering you with the tools, skills, and knowledge to get your mind to work in your favor. Because when your mind, which is not you, it is a tool. It is a tool. It is like the avatar that you develop for yourself to operate in this world, to act as your representative, to act as your translator, to act as your middle person between the the physical world and the spiritual world. Your mind should be on your side. I would love to talk to you more about this, but it requires some time. But you need to know that your mind is the prize. And until you take back your mind and get your mind to work for you, you're not going to enjoy this life.